Let's see yours now.
What's wrong? What happened?
Brad? Bill, what? Oh, God. Honey, are you okay?
Dawn, you all right?
Dawn?
Okay, this next spot brings me to the Windsor Park neighborhood in Austin. And here is the road that we see. Again, it's another transitional shot. We see Dawn riding her bike coming this way. She's riding home, right? I'm not going to match up the exact houses that she rides by, but basically it's this road. This road is Nassau Drive, and the shot is kind of like this. You can see her coming down this road this way. The angles are more into this yard. I'm not going to get in people's yards to get the shot, but it's coming down this direction. She waves to one of the neighbors over here. They say, "Hi, Don," and she waves to him. And let's see, but right here, and then we have a cut. When we cut, we are on this side now, and we can see, and this is what tipped me off into where Dawn's house is, which is about to show you in just a second. We have this cut here. She's coming down, again, Nassau, and we see those street signs. Now in the movie, what's legible is the Nassau Drive. So that was my tip off to where her house is, which is immediately to my left. I couldn't read what is Ridgehaven. I had to do some sleuthing on Google Maps, and long story short, I found that the intersection of where Dawn's house is Nassau Drive and Ridgehaven Drive in Austin, Texas. And so the camera pans, and it shows her make her way to her house, which this is Dawn's house today. It has changed quite a bit, unfortunately. No mistake, this is the house. It's 1310 Ridgehaven Drive in Austin. And I want to bring in the side by side, the clip from the movie, and you could tell this is definitely the house. A lot has changed. They modernized it. They took away what is those white column posts or whatever that would lead up to from the porch to the roof there. The trims, as you can see, all these houses have similar designs like that because they're probably built around that time in maybe the 80s, 70s, maybe even older, I don't know. But this house decides, the one that I want to feature, they want to modernize it. So as you can see, those have been removed. They've been replaced with the wooden columns there, completely painted, new paint. But this is the house. Some of the things you can point out are the door is pretty much the same, except it's like a black gray now instead of white. And the little pieces here hanging off the gutters, those are the same. The windows are different. Other than that, and behind the house, through the trees, you can see where the digital nuclear power plant was placed for the story, which obviously is not real, if you didn't already know that. And of course, in the beginning of the movie, this is the main scene that I remember, is that the pool, the kid pool, was right at the corner of the yard, right here. And Dawn and her brother Brad are playing in it, and the parents would have been right here in their lawn chairs, and you had the kids pool right there, and that's in the opening scene. But that's pretty much it. This is Dawn's house from Teeth. Dawn and Brad's, filmed again in the Windsor Park neighborhood of Austin, Texas, the intersection of Nassau and Ridgehaven. Oh, and by the way, this house is valued about $550,000 today. So it's kind of crazy, the real estate market over here. It's pretty insane. But that's pretty much it.
I got you, bitch! I got you so good! Wait!
Okay, so here's an interesting shot. This is basically a transitional shot. It works as a transitional shot. It shows Dawn on her route, her bike route to the gynecologist. That memorable scene that, you know what happens there. She's on her way, and she's actually in the middle of Burnet Road in North Austin. This is Burnet Road. It's in a number of films. Dazed and Confused, Death Proof. Death Proof is literally right across the street, right there. Anyway, this is Burnet, and they chose this spot, I would think, because of how the hill shot going down of her riding bike. Anyway, I'm going to make this quick because there's a lot of traffic, but the shot is kind of like right here. It's down low. You can see the sonic. So there's cars in the way. What I'm trying to point out, the sonic sign there, but the actual sonic sign is in my shot, in the Today shot. Again, this is about 14 years ago when this was filmed, so there's definitely some differences. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to point out all the little details in the movie shot, but really quick, you can see this is where her bike rides right through there, and you can see the lip of this curb here, just like that. A couple of details I wanted to point out, since it's a little quieter now. In the movie shot, there is a sign right in here, bringing the clip there. It focuses in a little bit as the clip moves, but it says Yarborough Branch Library, and it has an arrow sign to the left. That actually is a location in Dazed and Confused as well. It's basically saying the Yarborough Branch Library is that way on Hancock Street, which it is. I just found that really cool because it's just more proof that these movies, these productions, they film in like clusters of areas everywhere that I've been, and Austin is no different. So the Yarborough Branch Library sign was there. It's not there anymore. Also, right next to the Yarborough Branch Library was a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. That is no longer there. The sonic sign I was referring to is right below the actual sonic sign. It's where the marquee was. And at the time, they had a 99-cent junior banana split deal going on. But today, obviously, there's nothing there. But this is it. This is the shot. This is where Dawn would have rode her bike to the gynecologist, where she has her strange encounter with him. And that's about it right there.
Hey guys, where are we going?
Alright, so this brings me to another location. Again, it acts as a transitional shot. It's a road that we see Dawn and her friends, and Dawn by herself on a bike, go down a few times. And after a little digging, I was able to pinpoint exactly where it is. So you might recognize that. And that's the little cross bridge area that we see in several shots. So again, you see Dawn in the beginning of the movie and her friends going down there in Toby's Jeep, and they're like, where are we going? And they end up going to they end up on their route to Krause Springs, the watering hole, which in reality, you can see, this is the Travis County State Jail, the Department of Criminal Justice. Inmates from Travis County Jail in Austin are eventually moved over to, this is the state part of it. So they're going to a jail, which is right there. in reality. At the end of the movie, you see Dawn riding her bike here after she's left Brad. She's crossing that little bridge there with her bike. You can see the water tower right there. And then, of course, they superimpose the nuclear plant stacks there in the back. That's it. That's the shot. But this was a pretty cool find. It's a perfect shot, to be honest. Like, it works for the movie. Placing those stacks in the background like that. Really cool.
Hey guys, where are we going? See.
Okay, here I'm at Hamilton Pool Reserve in Dripping Springs, Texas. And this is the spot where Dawn throws her promise ring, or her purity ring, off the cliff. The shot doesn't really show too much of this beautiful watering hole area, which is a really popular tourist attraction here in the Austin area in the summer. It's closed now due to the freeze has caused, in February that we had, caused some rocks to start falling, and it's becoming a hazard for people, for the public, so they closed off swimming all year, all summer, which is very unfortunate. This place is a very popular place to visit. In the summer, you have to get reservations out a good month or so, sometimes 2 to 3 months out in advance. We got ours in May for this day. So anyway, the shot in the movie doesn't show any of this water, because the water that they actually swim at is in Krause Springs, which is where we're going. It's at Krause Springs, which is where we're going next. It's about 30 minutes away. And that's the watering hole that most of their swimming action takes place. The only shot here from Hamilton Pool is there's a close-up of this grotto area. But then it pans from here, showing the rock here, all the way to where you do see Dawn at the cliff there. Probably about right here. And you can see her standing up there. And then there's a close-up shot of her taking the purity ring off, and she throws it down here into the water. That's pretty much all that happens here at this spot. And again, the rest is taken to Krause Springs, which is where we're going to go next. I'm going to ask the lady, the attendant here that's behind me, how does one get up here? I'm sure from the movie there's special accesses, but like just anyone that's hiking, how do you get up there if you really wanted to?
I brought my bathing suit.
All right, continuing. This is the other location, Krause Springs. This brings us to what town am I in? I don't remember, but it's 30 miles west of where we just got left at Hamilton Pool, and this is actually Krause Springs. I was corrected at the check-in. It's Krause Springs. It's private property, and they lease it out. Well, I didn't say lease it out, but they have it open to the public for a fee. You can spend the day out here. It's really beautiful. Here's the surrounding area. You can grill. There's grills up there, picnic tables, There's a pool on the other end up there, and of course this is the natural pool. But this is the first shot I remember from the movie, where Toby and Dawn had just got into their swimming wear, and they come out from right here, and they both jump into the water here. They swim over to the tree where the rope is. You see swinging there? That's the tree, that's the rope, and then to the right is the fall that eventually Dawn will lead Toby over to and go in there, which I'm going to explore that a little bit with the GoPro, but I don't think the actual cave dwelling that they end up where they have that memorable scene.
Is that a cave?
Yeah. People go there to, you know.
I don't actually think that was filmed here. That might have been a set that was actually built to, because there's just, it was just too convenient for people to just kind of get buried up in there, you know, and have a scene without much action and get cameras and all that. And this, I'm gonna bet that all that was just seen. Just from looking at it from here, it doesn't look to be any type of opening that two people can go in and lay out, if you will. One of the angles of the tree where the rope is hanging is from here. You can see the rope hanging down there, and that's where Toby and Dawn share a kiss. But before this, they're getting ready. They're getting into their bathing suit, their swimming suits. He didn't bring anything, so he's in his underwear. And there's a shot right here at this tree where Toby comes out from behind this tree. It's just like that. They're revealing themselves for the first time in their swimwear. And he's got his shirt, I believe, hanging on one of these, which looks to be like metal poles or that have been attached to the tree, maybe for that reason, to hang things on. But that's the tree that he comes out of, and he's standing right here, and you can see his shirt hanging. This tree is also in the left part of the foreground, and you can see these trees here. Getting a closer look at these metal protruding bars is what they look to be. Yeah, that is very odd how the tree is wrapped around these things. Yeah, I'm sure it would have been hanging right on one of these. Now, Dawn also comes out behind one of the trees in her swimsuit, and they're both looking at each other and for the first time in that type of attire, and he makes a comment.
You're beautiful. You imagined me? That's okay. I did too. You. Except with less.
And she also makes the comment.
That's just how I imagined you in my mind.
So it's probably this tree. This is the area. And then they dive off into the water, swim to the tree with the rope before they go into the dwelling, the cave dwelling, which we did confirm that was definitely a set.
Damn, you did a flip.
Oh, yeah, well, let's go check out the cave area. We are in this water, which is it's very mushy, but it's all touch. You know, obviously we're touching, and we're gonna. Okay, can you not touch her? No. Okay, so we're gonna swim over to the cave dwelling, where Dawn and Toby. Oh, well, you know what happens, right? You don't have to say it.
It's rough, really abruptly. Just be careful.
Did you hit your shin?
No, I hit my foot. Just be careful.
Oh yeah, even like with the shot when they go in, it's like really wide. Like I think that's somewhere else too.
It's not over here, it's over there.
No, they go under the waterfall.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, you can see the water falling.
Oh.
Yeah, they go through.
Oh, that's right.
I think what's happening is they go through there, but then there is a wider shot of that's another area.
Yeah, they go under there, but they make it up over here.
Huh?
So they create the set like right there.
Right. Yeah. There's no hole there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to the fall. Very unlevel ground here, terrain. Oh, as you can see. Yeah, there's no way they're swimming all naturally up here. There's rocks all over the place. So this is the fall. It's the fall that you see in the movie. I think they come around from that corner. But this is definitely two pieces that are stitched together, because if I remember the scene correctly, so they share their kiss here. She says, no, we made a promise, and because he's wanting more. And then she swims this way toward the fall, and you can see her go under the fall. You can see the fall like raining, falling on her. And then there's this wide shot. And I think that's somewhere else. It might even be over there. So I'm gonna go check that out here in a second. But the fall is really pretty. See, this is what I was thinking they used to go in. I'm gonna go up here for sure. I think this is all rock right here, Aston. Right here. Okay, so this looks more like an area that they could have gone in and had a private moment. See? Like a cave dwelling. Yeah, dwelling. I mean, why couldn't the scene have been filmed here? It totally could have. Yeah, they could have totally cheated the shot and brought him right back over here and had it filmed all right here. It's totally believable. Wow. Let's see. They could have totally filmed it in here. It kind of looks like it. Yeah. Cameras and stuff? Just a single cameraman and a boom mic that's hanging out here.
Yeah, maybe.
It's possible.
Pretty awesome.
I wonder how far it goes.
As far as what it goes there. And the rock is insane.
Yeah, can you imagine this shit collapsing?
Oh.
It looks like the inner caverns. Inner space caverns?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have been right here. So, again, I don't have, aside from the GoPro, I don't have my phone or anything to show me a reference, a screenshot, or anything, so I will bring in the clip, see if we can match what I'm looking at. But this looks like it could have been right there. Don and Toby. Toby definitely understood the meaning of no in that scene. No definitely means no when it comes to Don. Oh, man, I don't want to. I don't want to lose my camera.
Well, I'll hold it, obviously.
I don't think I'm going to do it, guys. But I will show the viewpoint from the people are diving off of, or jumping off of, better yet. I'm just filming right now. I don't think I'm going to jump. Alright guys, I'll get out of your way.
You're good, man. Little beat.
How are you? Watching out for snakes though, man. See, there's a number of open areas here. It's the one shot. It's from above, almost aerial, that shows the whole opening swimming in, and you could see the water falling, which could have been another completely different area, and they could have made that fall, if that makes sense, with like a kind of like a equivalent of a rain machine. They wanted to maybe possibly create the illusion that they're in that same spot with the waterfall, and they had a machine dropping the water down to make it look like a waterfall. And that one shot I'm telling you about, the one, I'll bring the clip right here, this one. Alright. But this is a really nice area. I mean, it's one of the few movie locations that look exactly the same in person. Everything about it is exactly the same. They really didn't have to alter it too much. There's the rope that Dawn and Toby latch onto and share a kiss. And there's a close-up of it right there. Hey, can you touch there? Are you touching there? Are you touching? Can you touch the ground from there? I can try if you want. No, I didn't know if you are right now. Okay. That's it, man. This is, I don't know how much more I can show you. This is it. It's a really nice spot. If you're ever in the central west part of Texas near Dripping Springs, it's called Krause Springs. For a minimal fee, you can spend the day out here and swing on the rope, see a filming location, and you know, just hang out with family and friends. It's a nice area. That fall is a little, I don't know, like it's pretty and you want to go to it, but the ground is so jagged. Yeah. I mean, I could see somebody busting their shins up easy. Yeah. I was actually going to go onto the fall, but I didn't know where the ground was. I didn't want to go into like this deep pocket, you know? Yeah.